Welcome to our next gym. Yo, champ in the making! We have the Safari Zone here in Fuchsia City, where you can meet tons of different Pokémon. And at the Fuchsia City gym, we welcome trainers who've met lots of Pokémon, so I'll need to see if you've managed to catch at least 50 species of Pokémon. Well done, looks like you caught 51 species. That means you're now worthy of challenging my gym. What? Your gym? Wahaha! Startled by my disguise, are you? I shall use my intricate style to confound and destroy you in a battle as well. I'm amazed every time I see that. He'd look just like me, right? Now, head on in. Experience his moves for yourself. So, the gimmick for this gym is invisible walls. If you pay attention to the smoke, you can see a vague outline of where it is that you need to go. I am not very good at that. Ruby, listen to me. This is your gym. Lock in. Toxic is fine. Don't have a problem with Toxic, even if it is annoying. Good, good, very good. Dorino is next. Whoops. That'll probably help us, all things considered. The poison trap, that's fine. Okay, Ruby's winning battles now, but she's certainly not getting XP. I'm actually... doesn't really make sense to keep her poisoned. If an opponent will poison her anyway. Strength isn't the only key for Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon battles are about strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. If he's talking about strategy, he's probably planning to poison Ruby. In which case, we're gonna dig. Get Owen, loser. Nuh-uh. No. How the hell did you hit Toxic? No, we are not doing this Toxic Stall Protect bullshit. We're not doing it. Ruby, lock in. Okay, all you gotta do is hit this rock throw. All you gotta do is hit the next rock throw. Yeah, you can tell we're in a poison type gym because this strat is toxic as hell. Doesn't matter, Ruby hits these. Ah, and she's finally level 37. That took way too long. I don't know if that's even her level up level. Beedrill is next. In that case, let's switch to Gemini. I can't believe he tried to toxic stall me. So Beedrill is now locked into using Outrage. It can't use anything else, and it will be confused once Outrage ends, I believe. Doesn't matter because we took it down, but yeah, that's how it works. Unfortunately, that was not Ruby's evolution level. In older renditions of Kanto, these were just invisible walls you had to find your way through. There wasn't really this mist gimmick. I prefer the mist gimmick, I think it's cool. Really? Really, man? Alright. Gemini would actually do pretty good in this, because she can't get hit by Shadow Ball. Let's start with a Swords Dance. You're gonna try Toxic. And now we Drill Peck. No, we don't. Now we Drill Peck. See ya. Yeah, you're done for, alright? So, in older generations, when your Pokemon were poisoned, they would actually lose HP in the overworld as you walked. Pretty relevant these days now with that Fire Red and Leaf Green are on Switch, because that's a game where that happens. I've actually seen a post where someone thought that was a glitch. Sucker Punch, that's whatever. Oh, taking out a level 40 in one shot. Good job, Ruby. Can you do it again? No. Oh well, you got one. Count one them all. What can you even do against me? You can't Shadow Ball, you can't Toxic. Yeah, you can Sucker Punch, but that's not gonna do much. Yeah, you can only Sucker Punch. That is a good way of shutting down Ghost-type Pokemon should you need to. It's a very underrated use of normal types. I think normal is an underrated type in general. Because people look at it and they just think, oh, normal type, why would I ever want that? It's not super effective against anything. That's exactly why though. It does neutral damage to many types, and is itself immune to ghost types. And the only type that normal is weak to is fighting. Even if you're not doing super effective damage, you can still do very well with normal types. Snare, do me a favor and don't sweep this gym too. You can be part of it. I have no problem with that. Just don't sweep. I would like for the rest of the team to have some of your spotlight. Nicely done. And down goes the... I almost said Gengar. No, Haunter. Alright, what do you have? Arbok. And let's dig. Paralysis is fine. Preferable to poison, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So let's go Rock Throw next. Looks like Ruby's been getting tired of all the shit talking she's been getting. It wasn't even a case of me saying I don't like Ruby, it's genuinely me feeling bad for her because she wasn't able to do anything in these battles. Goodbye. Do you have a third Arbok? Yes, you do. Yeah, I suppose there isn't really any other snake Pokemon besides Arbok in this game. imagine in a more modern game, this guy would maybe use Viper as well. Wow, the paralysis didn't trigger that whole battle. That's kind of insane. Did you just howl at me? Excuse me, sir. Okay, past here. Alright, what do you have? Ivysaur. Yeah, that is technically a poison type. I'm not going to keep Ruby out against it though. Let's use Aries. He hasn't gotten any action this gym. Ivysaur's using Solar Beam. That's another one of those moves that takes 2 turns to trigger, unless it's in sunny weather, in which case, it only takes 1. Ares took that like a champ. Gemini grew to level 38. And she's got Wheezing next. Let's go Fire Punch again. Sludge Bomb is gonna kill, that's fine. I stand corrected. Let's go Dizzy Punch then. Maybe we can get Confusion. Okay, there goes Ares. Ruby should be able to take down a Wheezing, even if it is higher level. Though just in case, we'll use Dig. We are slower. There we go. Nice one, you got a crit. Okay. It's time for our next gym battle. A mere child like you dares to challenge me. I didn't read what that said. Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Opponents can't lay a hand on me. Its poison brings their steady doom. Despair as you feel the creeping horror of poison-type Pokémon. Gym Leader Koga is our next big battle. He's gonna open with Wheezing. We are going to start with... We're not going to start with Drill Run. Ah. I see. You're gonna do that. We're gonna keep using... Explosion! It didn't even kill. It didn't even kill. He just wasted his wheezing for no reason. Okay, Ruby's down. It's got Moonblast, so Snare's a bad idea. Let's go with Gemini. Try attack. Muck is trying to Toxic Stall, so it's probably going to either protect or minimize next turn, which gives us a chance to Swords Dance. So now we're gonna Drill Peck. Oh, that's a big problem. We're gonna go Darwin. We're gonna keep Snare and Ares in the back pocket for a little bit. And let's go Dig. Of course. So now Muck is down. Golbat is next. We are going to go Double Edge. No, we're not. Idiot! I clicked the wrong button. Okay, that works out. We didn't get... Wait, no, we did get badly poisoned. Why does that work? That's so stupid. We're not gonna hit, so we can just use something random. Okay, now, Double Edge. Fly's probably gonna... Oh, no, not Fly. The poison is gonna kill Darwin. We are going to use Pidgeotto as a sacrifice. Okay, we're gonna whittle down Golbat here, so that Ares can come in and finish the job. We are very under-leveled, unfortunately. I'm not gonna lie, I am not expecting to win this battle. Okay, Thunder Punch. Next turn. Or I can click the wrong button again. Golbat is faster, but does it kill? Yep. Snare, you're our last hope. Sleep powder. Come on. Does it even matter what I use? Oh, it does. Damn. Okay, I'm starting to develop a strategy. I'm gonna lead with Darwin next time around. Because I don't think we're winning this go. You know, I feel like I remember people saying this was an easy baby game. I don't know if I agree. There's a decent amount of challenge here. Alright, we're back for round 2. Okay, this is probably the optimal Pokemon to use against Weezing. Yeah, because Protect, Toxic, Explosion, and whatever its fourth move is, doesn't matter. Yeah, so now it's gonna explode. I assume Darwin survives this. Yeah, he does. So that's his first Pokemon down. So we're gonna dig again. He is able to poison us. Or use Toxic, I should say. So, Sludge Bomb, Protect, Toxic, Minimize. He's really living up to his reputation as a Poison-type trainer. Yeah, there's the Toxic. So it's probably going to Protect next turn. So we're gonna... We should have used Dig. Let's go Batty Bat so we can set up the Reflect. So Darwin's down. Who do we use next? I want to keep Ruby as long as I can, so we're gonna go Gemini. Okay, so let's start with a sword stance. We are faster too, that's good to know. If you try to use sneaky strategies, then so will I. Here comes the Golbat. I feel like Snare might be able to live one fly. No. Realistically, what can Golbat do against Ruby? Not much. And I know that his last Pokemon is a Venomoth. Yeah, you can protect, you can try Toxic Stall, but you can't do much beyond that. Leech Life, yeah. Leech Life, Protect, Fly, Toxic, I guess is the moveset. I see your strategy. You're trying to heal yourself, but it's not gonna work. You can only protect every other turn, and Leech Life doesn't heal enough of your HP for me to not be able to take you down. He's just stalling for time. Why? Why would you not go for Leech Life knowing that your last Pokemon is quad weak to my Rock-type attack? Not even just that, I still have a Pokemon with a fighting move in my back pocket. That's why. Okay, if Bug Buzz was gonna kill regardless, then I suppose it doesn't matter whether I used Rock Throw or Mega Horn. The misclick is annoying, but doesn't affect anything. Sludge Bomb probably kills? Yes. Okay, it's down to Aries. Fire Punch. Why does it have Psychic? At least it doesn't kill. Or rather, it'll kill, but it won't one-shot. I would love if Ares can tough out this attack, but I can't rely on that. Yeah, okay. We did pretty good for, given the fact that we're very underleveled. Okay. Round 3. Let's try this again. Darwin healed his poison, very good. We're gonna dig next. You're only delaying the inevitable. There's the explosion. And we're gonna get a free hit on Muck thanks to that. Wait, no, we're not. Again! He expelled the poison again. Darwin is so good and so OP. This is still bullshit. In what world can you poison me while I'm underground? Makes no sense. Okay, that heals us a little bit. Muck is just gonna use Sludge Bomb again. Darwin's going down to the poison. Or not. Darwin's the goat, I forgot. Okay. That's Wheezing, that's Muck. And we've only used one of our Pokemon so far. Aries grew to level 39. That's what I like to see. Let's go Bouncy Bubble again. Yeah, it wasn't gonna hit. Nothing was gonna hit. Okay, this is probably gonna take Darwin down. Yeah. But Golbat at this point is at half health. What's our move? We could go Aries, or we could go Ruby. I think I'm gonna go Aries and keep Ruby for Venomoth. Aries, you can take one fly, right? No. Okay, Ruby. In that case, you're up early. Okay, that's most of Golbat's health. It's probably gonna protect. No, it's not. I guess it saw a kill. It was wrong, but it saw a kill. Come on, Ruby. She can't take another attack. Huh. The fact that Golbat is getting free heals off is really bad. Okay, it's not going for Leech Life anymore, so we're gonna Roost. Or not. Snare can take a fly. Okay, I'm gonna try something risky, which is that I'm gonna try setup with Gemini. If this works, we sweep. If it doesn't, we lose. Okay, Golbat's down. His last Pokemon, Venomoth. Goes down. There's our sweep. You have proven your worth. Here, take a soul badge. That was rough. We need levels, badly. Pokemon up to level 60 will obey us. Take this too. TM27, Toxic. It is an ancient move passed down through my family for 400 years. When hit with Toxic's poisonous effects, a Pokemon will take more and more damage with each turn that passes in battle. It will surely terrorize your opponent. Darwin is still shaking uncontrollably. You did really well, bud. I don't like that took 3 battles, but what can you do?